What is going on YouTube? Dennis here, and today we are looking at Dr. Mario World. This was just released on iOS and Android, and it's brought to you by Nintendo. Now, it's pretty similar to the regular Dr. Mario that you know of all the way back from the NES game, but it has a Candy Crush vibe to it, and I'll explain exactly what that means going into it. First off, here's your overworld. You start off with a bit of tutorial, but I'm going to skip that. I'll show you everything at my own pace. Now, the first thing you're going to realize is that you have unlimited hearts. That is not the case for the entire game, rather just the first 20 levels. Now, you can get unlimited hearts later on, but I'll go into that a bit later. Instead of traditional Dr. Mario from top to bottom, you're going from bottom to top, and you can freely move the pills with your finger. Now, there's a bit of a strategy to this as well that they don't introduce first. Unlike the original Dr. Mario, you can place more than one pill on the screen at once and maneuver them around. There are time trial levels that you're gonna, or challenge levels rather, that you're gonna see later on, and it can be very helpful to do that. But there's one other trick you can keep in mind too. When you use half of a pill to clear viruses, you can still use the other half and move it around freely. This will come in handy. By the time you get to level 10, you will have unlocked all 4 additional items that can help make a level easier. Toad starts off by giving you a free one of each. But of course, in order to get more, you're going to have to spend coins or gems. More on that later. Now, aside from Dr. Mario, there are 2 other initial characters that you can pick, Dr. Bowser and Dr. Peach. Each one has a special ability that you can use in each level. And this is pretty much a permanent decision, even though you can acquire the other doctors later. So choose wisely. Okay, let's talk microtransactions. There's the coin currency, and then there's crystal currency, which is the premium currency that you have to pay real money for. Crystals or a boatload of coins can be used to purchase additional doctors. In addition to doctors, there's also buddies that modify your score in-game a little bit more depending on which one you use. But to get these, you have to go through the store in a loot box style random drop. There's no guarantee what you're going to get. Now, after level 20, you're going to have to use hearts in order to play levels. You start off with 5, which replenish over time. But for 10 of the premium currency, you can gain 5 extra hearts. And for 30, you can gain 60 minutes of unlimited play. That basically comes to about $2. It's not that bad, but I wouldn't prefer it. Now, the last thing that I'm going to talk about today is the versus mode. And it's pretty nice. I was able to match up against the opponent rather quickly, and the rounds themselves are pretty fast-paced. It really puts you to the test because there's a meter up top, and when it's full, you do what's essentially a super. And of course, clearing more viruses sends more viruses to your opponent's side, and the first person to reach the bottom of the screen loses. So there's that. It reminds me of Puzzle Fighter. And that is definitely not a bad thing. But that does it for this kind of overview for Dr. Mario World. I would definitely give this a download if you're interested. Just be aware that once you download the initial program, after level 20 you have to download an additional patch in order to play the rest of the game. So keep that in mind if you're curious about using cellular data. That's it for today. Peace.